iFILM, London. iFILM. This is Coogan Cassius for iFILM London. We're at the Bowlers Arena here in Manchester for this man on my left show, made in Manchester, Dave Caldwell. Been a fantastic night here in Manchester, Dave.
It's been brilliant, really enjoyed it. As a boxing fan, I've really enjoyed it. There's been some cracking fights on, some great performances by our prospects, and then a finish like that with Matthew Hatton. When I made the match, I thought it'd be a tough fight, but I thought Matthew would win, but I thought it'd be a tough fight. Can't believe it.
I just heard Ray Hatton say that, they've been working on that opening and it just come early, didn't it? And obviously it was too much for Lomax.
Yeah, he just started off fast, did what he's been working on in gym, and, a brilliant result for him.
Dave, you've put on a fantastic card here. There's been some great fights. Lloyd and El Harbi was a fantastic fight, and there's been other great bouts on this, and young Jevons making his debut as well. You must be over the moon tonight.
Yeah, Jevons, Matty Clarkson, even though he lost, he was a great fight, and it's one of those things, real fights make real fighters, I keep saying it, but that'll stand him in good stead in the future as long as he learns from it, goes back, works in the gym and learns from it. But for me, Liam Conroy and Liam Anrahan were the two standouts of the kids, on the undercard. I think Liam Conroy's style is built for the longer duration of title fights, 8, 10 round, 12 round fights, his style. I was sat with Jamie Moore, and Jamie really rated the kid, and I told Liam that, and Liam just said to me, he says, Jamie's one of my all-time favourite fighters. Meant a lot to the kid, so.
Talking to Eddie Hearn the other day, he referred to himself as one of the new age promoters. So you're in that bracket as well, Dave, I should imagine as well. So this is, you're taking things to different levels to try and, relate to the new boxing crowd that are starting to watch fights. So, things on the social media sites, and you're in touch with all that, aren't you?
Well, I get a lot of people tweeting me and stuff like that, and I try and respond to as many as possible. Boxing's about entertainment, and whatever label you want to put on it, I won't say, oh yeah, well, I'm part of a new age. I'm a boxing promoter, and I'm trying to get up there with our team. My business partner Spencer, we've got Damien working for us. We've got a good tight-knit team, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to put on entertaining shows, trying to entertain the media guys like yourself, the press, the boxing fans, and so then one day television decides, what, these put on good shows, let's give them an opportunity. I'm not being funny. You've been here tonight, Sky have been here tonight. They've seen the crowd we pack out. They've heard the atmospheres. You've seen the entertaining fights, right? Why does that need a label of a big title to make it worthy of a television show? I don't particularly think it has. But having said that, if we had a bit of a TV budget, I could go out and get a television. I could go out and get a title fight if you want a top of a bill that's going to have a title. It don't. Entertaining fights are what makes successful boxing shows and what makes the fans go on buzzing.
I think the key to this as well, Dave, is that you're doing this consistently. Many times throughout the year. This isn't just a one-off show today. Oh, Dave's done a good show. This is a consistent thing that you're doing every show. So it is about time someone, listen, we don't start mentioning those, but people start taking notice and not just taking notice, but doing something about it.
Yeah. Well, this is it. We're doing it show in, show out. I've been promoting 9 years, and I've always done good entertaining shows. But I've got a great friend that I work with now, with Spencer, and we're alike. We want to entertain people. He's a bit of a football man as well, and he likes to entertain. He wants his football teams that he's involved with entertaining the football fans. I want to entertain in boxing. We work together. We've got the same attitude, and it's all about entertainment. We see ourselves as entertainers. I might not get in the ring and fight. Won't be entertaining anyway. But we like to put on fights that are going to be entertaining for fans. And people are paying £30 a ticket, £60 for ringside. They want to be a bit special. They want to be enjoying the, what they're paying for. Nobody wants to pay for a ticket, sit there bored all night, and then go home thinking, yeah, main event were all right, but wrestling was shit. Not being funny, you see a lot of shows, a lot of television shows, you look at the fights and you know who's going to win all the way through it. And it's, I speak to a lot of journalists and they all say the same thing. Oh, I've got to go up there tonight. Oh, I've got to go. I've never heard anybody say, oh, I've got to go up to a COLDWELL boxing show. They're all, when's your next show? When they come up, oh, really enjoyed it.
When is your next show?
November 30th, back at Magna. It's a show for the young next generation of COLDWELL boxing Yorkshire fighters. Max Hughes, I think, is absolutely dynamite. Max Hughes We've got Jamie Hughes, we've got Chad Gaynor on the bill, Nav Mansouri. We've got some good fighters coming through. Rod Smith as well with a first round knockout in his debut. So we've got that November 30th, and then we're back here on December 7th.
Dave, I've noticed something about the venues you choose. It's all dark. It's all black.
We make it dark. But we spend a fortune on lighting. You know, we spend money on lighting to make it look like a television show, make it look like a big show. When people come in, they look at first thing they think, bloody hell, this looks better than I thought. Sky said that to me. You know, the guys at Sky, boxers that are promoted by television promoters say the same thing to me. You know, this is what it's about. It's just because you haven't got television, you don't have to make it look like a show that's just some cheap. I hate the term small hole. That's what I hate. Because you have small hole title shows on television. York Hole, is that a big hole? No. The York Hole doesn't hold as what we had in here. We had 1,500 in here. I think York Hole holds something like 1,300, right? So York Hole's a small hole. But when there's a TV show there, you know, Frank Warren, Eddie, or whatever's there, they don't say, oh, small hole show. It's a non-television show. That's why I'm not a small hole promoter. I'm a non-TV promoter. You know, and I think it's same with Steve Wood. Steve Wood does a lot of great shows, and you know, it's like the other night with Brian Rose. You know, it's a non-television, well, it's a small hole show. Everything's small hole show unless you're boxing in big arenas. You know, and there's only a handful of fighters that can do, you know, big arenas, and Eddie's got majority of those. You know, and then obviously Frank's got a couple, and then we've got Big David Price tomorrow. But the rest of the shows are just, you know, just normal boxing shows in a smaller venue.
All right, well, listen, keep doing your thing, and that's all right, no problem. I just want to point out that, you know, I didn't go to David Hayes' party that he invited me to tonight. I come to Dave Caldwell show. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Dave.
Listen, I appreciate you coming.
No, listen, no problem whatsoever. We've had a good night.
What we've had for this show has been fantastic. This is what it's all about, is getting out on Twitter, getting out to the boxing fans. Fans tweeting and saying they've had a good night, and boxing writers writing and saying they've had a great night. That's when I enjoy it. I don't enjoy doing shows because I'm stressed out and things going wrong and crashes on M1 and crashes on M6, so rings late getting here and fighters are late getting here. I don't enjoy all that shit. It's part of the buzz. But then at the end of it, when you hear the crowd and you get in the ring and you see all the crowd buzzing and everything, that's what it's about.
All right, Dave Caldwell, thank you very much on the iFILM London again. Follow him at Dave Caldwell. He's trying to reach 10,000 Twitter followers without buying them. And
bought one.
Not bought one, no. I know, followed Dave from day one, so I know he hasn't. And listen, we look forward to your next one.
Mate, cheers. See you soon.
Kugan Cassius, Dave Caldwell, iFILM London. Thank you very much.
Love.